food. We've got an expert here for Ask the Expert. The planting season has begun in Wisconsin. This year, try to plant some herbs or herbs, depending on where you're from, along with your flowers and your vegetables.
Registered dietitian Lori Meyer is joining us live this afternoon. And why should we plant herbs?
Why shouldn't we is probably the real question. You know, they add flavor, they add interest. They also have a lot of nutritional punch. They have some vitamins and phytochemicals, antioxidants. Research is also finding, though, that it's a form of exercise, low impact, and there's been some great research on gardening in general, vegetable gardening and herb gardening, that it can reduce stress levels, boost mood, lower blood pressure. So why not get out and do some
It is soothing to get out there with the garden hose in the morning and just kind of soak everything down for 10 minutes.
And plant some herbs so that you can get some nutritional benefit as well.
So what kind of herbs should we be?
And there's not a bad one in the bunch, really, and I have a lot of different ones, and they all have slightly different. They all are going to contain some antioxidants. They're going to, all of them are probably going to reduce inflammation, but some of them, like oregano, that is antibacterial. Basil, it has some digestion help, and it also may help calm the nerves, and you smell basil and it kind of makes you feel a little bit better. Rosemary actually has an acid in it that may help to fight cancer, which is really interesting, but it's also great for memory. So spelling this right now is really good because it kind of helps boost the memory a little bit.
I remembered everything you just said.
Mint is really good. It's good. Mint is really good for digestion. Thyme actually has an ingredient in it, thymol, which is found in a lot of mouthwashes. It's an antiseptic, so it's really good for that. So, I mean, plant all of them. Cilantro really helps with detox. So whatever you do, plant more herbs. To store them, though, this is the real trick. You know, you want to plant and harvest regularly so that your plants keep growing. But to harvest, you can either put them in a glass jar with some water and then put a plastic bag over the top and keep it in the refrigerator, and then you can just pull them out. Take them out of that plastic container and don't just put them in a plastic bag. If you're going to put them in a plastic bag, wrap the end with some wet paper towel and then keep the bag open so that they can breathe a little bit, and you will get a longer life out of your herbs.
How do we use the herbs?
Well, there's so many things that you can do. One of my favorite things to do is just add fresh herbs to a salad. I love that. You bite into a little bit of mint, a little bit of basil, a little bit of oregano, and it just really increases the interest of that salad. Add it to any dressing. I roasted some sweet potatoes and I put some sage and rosemary, which is delicious. I roasted some zucchini, so any roasted vegetable, put some herbs. That one has thyme. This is a chicken breast that I marinated with some oregano, rosemary, and lemon, and then you can either put it on the grill or put it in the oven or even pan fry it.
I've got a cold, but I can smell that chimichurri from here.
I have chimichurri, traditional gaucho chimichurri. Usually eat it on beef, but you can eat it on chicken. This is all different kind of herbs. It's parsley and cilantro and basil, oregano, with lots of garlic, red pepper, and some olive oil, and then make a pesto. This pesto actually happens to be mint and cilantro, so it doesn't have to just be basil. If you don't like basil, try something else. But there's tons of things you can do. It's so good for your health, and it's going to make your food taste great.
All right, plant some herbs and eat some herbs. If you have a question for our expert, you can email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com, or you can also leave a voice message at the number you see on your screen, 967-5253.